but like a solar punk job is someone that has to go, you know.
And fix all the sensors and
They have to calibrate all the sensors. Yeah. Hello, I'm the JMO, and welcome to another episode of Come Internet With Me, the web show with a gentle premise, browsing the web together. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and you can find all the links to the things that we visit in the Arena channel that will be linked to this show's blog post. You can also support the show and all of my other work at comeinternetwith.me/support. So, my today's guest is someone that I first met on Tumblr years ago and have been following their work. It is Halima, aka Gothlime. There you are. Halima is a civil environmental engineer, artist, and illustrator based in the Midwest. Halima, would you like to come internet with me?
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Good, good. What have you been up to AFK today?
I'm just super excited to come internet with you. So do I introduce my topic or?
Yeah, sure. Let's jump straight in. What are we going to search?
Okay, so it's called Nonogram. I don't know if I'm Nonogram.
Okay. Well, I'm going to search this. Bear with me 1 second. Let me share my screen again. Should I just pretend I know how to spell it?
Oh, yeah, you're correct. Yeah.
All right, let's start with Wikipedia. This is not Wikipedia. This is nonograms.org. But welcome to the site nonograms.org. Our site is fully dedicated to the Japanese crosswords, nonograms. Japanese crosswords is a very fascinating kind of graphic crossword, which develops logic, creative thinking, and erudition. On the site are catalogs, black and white, and color Japanese crosswords. We guarantee our crosswords, blah, blah, blah. FAQ? It kind of just jumps us straight in.
Yeah, so
Let's go have a look at
I just found out
Wikipedia.
about it the other day, and I was like trying to learn more about how to play it, but it's really interesting.
Yeah, okay. So Nonograms known as PicRoss, which is a game on 3DS or DS, right? That was like a really big game. Gridders or Pick-a-Picks and various other names are pictured logic puzzles in which cells of a grid must be colored or left blank according to the numbers at the side of the grid to reveal the hidden picture. In this puzzle type, the numbers are a form of discrete tomography. What do we reckon that is? Discrete tomography focuses on the problem of reconstruction of binary images of finite subsets of integer lattice from a small number of projections. Two vertical lines. Okay.
I think so. It's like number theory because I was trying to play the game like 5x5 nonogram, and it was so strange because the thing is like I think I know what PicRoss is. I've seen it before, but then the name kind of threw me off. I was like, what is a nonogram?
Yeah.
These
puzzles are often black and white, describing a binary image, but they can also be colored. If colored, the number clues are also colored to indicate the color of the squares. Okay. History. 1987, Non Ishida, a Japanese graphics editor, won a competition in Tokyo by designing grid pictures using skyscraper lights that were turned on or off. This led her to the idea, maybe we should look up Non Ishida's grid pictures. This led to her to the idea of a puzzle based around filling in certain squares in a grid. Coincidentally, a professional Japanese puzzler named Tetsuya Nishio invented the same puzzles completely independently and published them in another magazine. Paint by numbers puzzles started appearing in Japanese puzzle magazines. Nonishida published 3 picture grid puzzles in 1988 in Japan under the name Window Art Puzzles. In 1990, James Doherty, I guess is how I would pronounce that, in the UK invented the name Nonograms after Nonishida. The Sunday Telegraph started publishing them on a weekly basis. By 1993, the first book of Nonograms was published.
I don't know, for some reason this game kind of looks like Minesweeper.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, because like when I see it, I'm just like, oh my god, like it reminds me of it. Although it has, I don't even think Minesweep, obviously I think Minesweep did have like a logic behind it, but like,
Yeah, because it showed you like the numbers of cells that was touching that particular number. So if it was set a 2, there was like 2, it was touching 2 mines or whatever.
yeah, I don't even think I ever got good at that game. I just remember just
Clicking.
clicking and then, oh no. But I'm wondering if there's like a relationship between this and Minesweep or Minesweeper.
There's a lot in this. We should keep going and have a look to see if there's like a wider. Paint by numbers were implemented by 1995 on handheld electronics such as the Game Boy. Nintendo picked up the puzzle fad and released 2 PicRoss picture word titles, the Game Boy and 9 for the Super Famicom. PicRoss DS. Yeah, I remember loads of people playing that. PicRoss E series for, okay, popularity. Today, Paint by Numbers has been published by... Okay. Do you think we should see if we can find somewhere where we can play one online?
Yeah, there is
how
one.
to play it.
I don't know how to play it well, but my friend actually like sent it to me. So because it's like a stress reliever and it's fun, but like I haven't really gone to the fun part because I don't like I don't know how to play it well. But let me check. Like I think there's like a whole website dedicated to.
Well, we should just check out this nonograms.org in a minute and have a look to see what we can find on there. See if it's. I'm just gonna go finish.
There's a mathematical approach. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of solution techniques.
Yeah, actually, I've been getting into games again, or like trying to make my own.
Mm-hmm.
I there's like this Tetris sort of game that I got through. I was just using Python for it, but I got it from. Have you ever heard, like Adafruit? They have this like mini game controller thing, and then you can just like connect it and then put your own code onto it. And I was doing their little Python snake game, and like I just coded it, and it was so much fun. So I've been trying to get into like more game related hobbies, because obviously I can't be online as much, so I might as well find newer ways.
Yeah.
Newer entertainment.
Different ways to spend my life online, and that's Googling.
Yeah. at least a bit more. You know, it's a lot more fun. I think it's pretty like cool to do these puzzles and different games.
So there's a bit about the maths involved down here. Mathematical approach, nonograms in computing. Solving nonogram puzzles is an NP complete problem. Let's find out what that means. NP completeness, a computational complexity theory. A problem is NP complete when a non-deterministic Turing machine can solve it in polynomial time. A deterministic Turing machine can solve it in a large time complex classes, such as the case of brute force search algorithms. Yes.
Oh my god, the computer scientists are probably having fun with this. Yeah.
The problem is NP. So what one are we looking for? NP complete. So which one was NP complete? It is complete. NP complete, right? So does NP complete? All right. That basically means that it has a finite ending, I guess, rather than a or it has a actual solution.
Okay, so it's just like the name of the problem that they're presenting or something. Is that what we're solving? So the nonogram is just is NP
end
complete
state.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
This means there is no polynomial time algorithm. However, certain classes of puzzles, such as those with each row or column, has only one block of cells and all cells are connected. Software solvers, video game versions. All right, we looked at that already. Other picture logic puzzles.
I wonder if the picture is already thought. Like, I wonder if there's like nonogram art. Like, I know I see the pictures and stuff. Like, if people use those equations to make some cool like design.
Let's go to the FAQs on nonograms.org. Most of the crosswords are sent by users. How to use the online crossword. All right, maybe we'll be able to play it on this website. Learn to solve the Japanese crossword. Whoa, okay. The Japanese crosswords can be of two types, black and white, and in color. Okay, so that means that it's gray, black, and then that's the peach color. Several colors against a white background. How to solve the crossword. The solution of color crossword is a bit different. Okay, to solve a Japanese crossword, a person should look at each line column separately, always moving to the next columns and lines. In doing so, the process of solving each line comes to the following. To define the squares, which are sure to be painted with any possible location in the group, so we paint them. Okay, example. This is good. Can you read that?
What, like
this page here? Should I zoom in?
Yeah, I can see the example.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
In front of us, there is a simplest crossword, 9 by 9 squares. We will gradually decipher this crossword, explaining every step. For you not to get confused, we will point out the new marks by blue color. Okay, first we shall look if there are any lines in the crossword that should be completely painted. It turns out that there are such ones. In this case, it is the number 9 in the 4th line, as the width of the crossword is just 9 squares. So all the squares in this line should be painted. So we cross out the number 9, so that won't distract us. So does that mean that so there's 9, and then it says we should look for columns which do the same. So obviously it's 9 and 9. So that means that there is one square in this particular column that
Yeah, and then
be cut. Row.
Yeah, and then we look from that other 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let's have a look at the 3rd line. We should remember the little rule which helps us a lot. If there is only one number near the line or column and it covers more than half of its length, you can paint several squares in the middle. In our case, there are 5 central squares. Why? No matter how you may place the group of 7 squares in 9 squares, 5 central squares are sure to be painted. Okay, that makes sense. That's like the logic part of the logic puzzle. That if there's 7 that need to be filled in, then we can assume that all of those are going to be filled in.
Okay, but that's not 7 though.
Yeah, but we're only assuming.
Okay.
We know that 5 is always going to be. These 5 will always be filled in, regardless of. Because it would be 5, 6, 7, or 6 or 7 on that side, or I guess the 2 would be either side. Now we can mark with crosses or points the squares that are sure to be left unpainted. Have a look at the first line. It is completely solved. Okay.
This is really, it's really like, wow, it's a lot of patience to like.
Yeah. Yeah. If we get through this, we should try and solve one. Because this is exactly what the people of the internet want to see.
Wait, so for the 7, there's like, I still don't like, okay, so either ways, the middle part was going to be colored in, but then Are we? Oh,
So we're still only assuming that these 5 are filled in.
Yeah. So we're making assumptions so initially we make the assumptions and then we I don't know.
Because this allows us to, if we put those 5 in here, then we know that this row
True.
is complete because it's got 2. We've got the 2 blocks that we've already done, sort of thing. So we know it's correct. But that one says
What about
1.
the numbers above? Because there's like also above that too, there's a 4. So it's like,
oh yeah, that's true. All right, well, let's keep going down this and find out what's going on.
a lot of things, because I've only done the 5x5, the 9x9.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It said that this was a simple one. We can now mark with crosses or points the squares which are left to be are sure to be left unpainted. Have a look at the first line. It is completely solved because we already have 1 painted square and it should contain no more than painted squares. It means that we can mark all the rest squares with crosses. We do this with the 6th and 7th line. Okay. In the 5th line, we have 1 painted square. And this square can contain nothing else but single squares. What does it mean it can only contain single squares?
Maybe they're doing it 1 by 1, or are they like, I don't get why what do they mean by single squares?
In the 5th line, we have 1 painted square. And as this square can contain nothing else but single squares, so on the 5th line, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th line. Is it because it has the 1s?
Wait. Can you give me a second? Sorry.
Yep.
Back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's all right. No worries. I'm going to go and research for nonograms, and we should come back to this, but I'm hoping that there's going to be a simpler instructions. Let's have a look.
Oh, I see. Nonogram brain game.
I might also I'm also going to search for that while I'm thinking of it. I'm going to search for this person, Nonishida, who is apparently who they're named after. Oh, this is quite cool. Oranges of cross-reference grid and picture grid puzzles. Grids with pictures have been used in puzzles for many years. Early crosswords often use pictures as part of their layout. Stevenson's Trainer Brothers, published in Italy in 1925. Grids using cross-references to deduce the contents have a long history. Okay, 1987, Nonishida won a competition. I really want to see what this is. Like
the competition, or like the person? I don't think I saw the person's like name when you Google it. It's like other stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I saw. I think there's like a Wikipedia page.
this one, that's Nonogram.
Oh no, I mean, I thought I saw something. Oh, they have a Goodreads at least. Author of the second Telegraph book of nonograms. Oh. Maybe there's like a nonogram like community, because like I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of people who like probably do. Can you scroll down? I thought I saw like 1970. Is that a Japanese? Oh, Boxer. No.
Boxer.
Totally, totally different.
Nonogram community. Facebook.
Steam community, the greatest painter, or like
Nonogram Steven Simpson, that's Nonogram Solvers. Let's see what this is. So after the introduction, you'll know what nonograms are, but now you need to know about solving them. Basic techniques. Okay.
Wow.
This is really, really interesting. I've always seen these in the newspaper as well.
Yeah, they're like those in the game, like the crossword corner. It's like, okay, the crosswords
what is all
are a
of
bit
this?
more. Yeah, the crosswords are a lot more fun compared to like scribbling in boxes. But I think I wonder if like people make art using Nonogram. I'm pretty sure there's like a community for it, or like, yeah, there's always a community for something online.
Yeah. What's this? Explore the best nonogram art on Deviantart. All right, shield your eyes because we're looking at Deviantart. Oh no, that's fine.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's really cool.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Maybe we can look at this and figure out what's going on.
Oh, their numbers are really, oh wow. So it looks like, pixel art.
Mm-hmm. And
that's really amazing.
I still don't understand how we have these multiple numbers at the top.
Me neither. I don't get it. Like that's one of the things I've played it once on that website that my friend sent it to me, and then I was like, this is very interesting. I
understand the logic about solving it, as in like if it was like a 9x9 or a 6x6 grid, but when you've got all of these, let's have a look at some more of the art actually.
And they did it by different like hues, like the different colors.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
These look like histograms.
Yeah, they do.
Of the colors that are inside her.
Wow, this is really cute.
Yeah,
I'm guessing, did they think of the design beforehand, or they, I don't know, or
I wonder if it's like you just translate it back the other way from pixel art, and then I'm sure there's like, instead of a nonogram solver, there's probably an algorithm that just builds the
or like a converter that's online that they can just like, because at the end of the day it's just a bunch of like, they're operating in the same way, it's just a bunch of pixels. They're all like in small boxes. So
how to convert 8-bit pixelate a PNG. Convert your photo into pixel art. No. We want pixel art to nonogram. Make a nonogram.
I love how they say relaxing or brain.
Yeah.
Relaxing where? I don't really see the relaxing.
Also, I like how it's like Lancaster University have got like a nonogram department.
I would like to see that.
Let's have a look to find out.
Building nonograms.
Nonogram. So who is it at the University of Lancaster? Probably computer science.
Yeah, I already see C++ program with a CGI.
Yeah.
Online solver.
Theory. Who is this though? Computer School of Computing.
Like a very 90s.
It's old web. I mean, copyright names. Oh, look, he was the guy from the Wikipedia page. Oh, wait, no,
okay.
it
And I
says the
think
name Nonogram is apparently the copyright of James Doherty and Nonishida.
I love the apparently.
Some
Apparently.
skepticism right there. Yeah, exactly.
It's like as if nobody else like thought of this before. And they have a solver. I'm pretty sure somebody in the mathematics department or like, yeah, computer.
Computing and computer communications.
Oh, and I think this is just a general like.
Come sort of at university. We could have a look at the faculty. I think I actually saw when we were browsing earlier that it was like, someone so and so at the University of Lancaster. It might have been in the. No,
I think it's their solver.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like we should definitely try and solve one, but we still need to know the rules. Like, what does all of this mean?
Are they added like okay, 3 and 4. Okay, you go down 7 and then is that how it works?
The goal, I mean, this is a very concise review, or sorry, instructions. Okay. For example, 3 or 4 on the left of a line indicates there is, from left to right, a block of 3 black boxes and then a block of 4 black boxes on this line. So that means that there's 5 boxes.
And then 3.
And then 3. Yeah. Which means that when we go back and look at Phoenix Wright or whatever,
I just love the complexity. Like they've made something so complex.
but what it means is, I think, is that this particular block here, this I can't. Can you see my cursor?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, so this is the one that you would need to use to solve it, because it's got a piece of information on every single line, and then at the top on this one, this is the column that's got a piece of information on every single line.
And are they translated? I don't know. Okay.
I think they are. No, I don't think they are.
Because the thing is, there's also the X. So I'm like thinking maybe they kind of like, how do they do that? Because it's not only filling in, but you also have to like, there's like a cross.
Yeah, which means that they're left blank, right?
Yeah.
But then no, so okay, I don't know why I'm looking at such a complicated one, but like
we need to dial back and go to it.
Yeah, let's go back to this. Let's go back to this one, or wherever I was. Nonogram.
I'm just amazed at how it can be like, I'm guessing like once you get the hang of it, you can just like consider it super relaxing, because when I look at it, I'm like, whoa, this is, I mean, it seems really interesting, but wow.
So this is. So this is a 10 by 10. Should we look for a smaller nonogram?
Yeah, 5 by 5, because that's the one that I tried.
40 by 45? No. Let's do a tiny one.
Wait, I think there's like a website for that one. Let me. So puzzle dash nonograms.com. Yeah.
Right.
This is a lot more simpler.
So these are 5 by 5.
Yeah.
So we know that the middle 3 of this 4 is going to be filled in because of what we learned before, and the same there. And then we know that there's going to be 3
So you can just start from the...
We know that there's going to be 3.
Yeah.
On this row. And that gives us 2. And that one is now filled in. Because we know that there's 1 in this column.
But they're supposed to be, in that column, there's 2, and then they have 1. So do they add up? And
so that's 3? So there's going to be another...
Or you could just get fill, yeah.
Oh, wait, no. What does it? So the X means empty?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but that means that there's a block of 2 and then there's a block of 1. So that could be the block of 1, and then that's the block of 2, because then that would mean 1. So we've got 3 in there. And then that is... Oh my goodness. This isn't relaxing.
It really isn't, but I'm guessing it's relaxing for a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, I can totally imagine.
So for the first over there's 1 over the 3rd row.
3rd row.
Yeah. So we have the 4, but we're missing, or I think
it's either there or there, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna say the bottom. Like we can just put it on, because at the end of the day we need a 3 on the lower.
Yeah, but there has to be 1. Oh yeah. Whoops. Okay, so we put it on the lower one because there's got to be 3. And there's got to be 2 in this column. And we've already got that 3. We've got 1 block, 2. I think it might be there.
I think it's already, like, we have enough on that. I don't think we can go more than, we already have 2.
Yeah.
In that column, so.
Now we've got 3 in this block, but that doesn't work because we've got 2 here. So maybe it's actually, in fact, down here. And then there's 1 block there.
But there's another one, so we're already missing that one. Do you see the 2 ones on that side? On the 3rd? Yeah. So
that has to be there.
Yeah. And then you can...
And then there?
Yes, yeah. Let's see if done. What is a mistake?
So it's this column. Is it? Oh, I don't know.
Why can't they just... Oh, what am I supposed to do? Is that there's a... Do you see that next to the video tutorial on the bottom? Like, just scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
It's just an FAQ. It's not gonna...
Oh, no. I thought it was gonna actually give us some solutions.
There we go. That's better. 4, 4, 3, 3, 1 and 1, 2 and 1. Well, in that case, maybe it's this way around. That still all adds up, right? And it looks like a thing now.
Yeah, it looks like I don't know, like a duck.
Congratulations, we solved it.
Wow.
In 5 minutes and 3 seconds.
Okay. That's so cool. Okay, if you want to enter the Hall of Fame, you should solve a random puzzle. No thanks. I don't need Hall of Fame, but...
Let's start over. Let's start another one. No, cancel this. How do we look at the next one? New puzzle. Right.
Okay.
This is YouTube gold right here. People solving puzzles together.
I mean, everybody's in quarantine, or
yeah, exactly.
We might as well.
So we know that we can assume that because of the 4.
Yeah, it's really nice they start with like a 4 or a 1 because it's like pretty certain. Okay, so 3 and 1.
So we know that it's going to be 1, 1. It's a block of 1. It's 2 blocks of 1 in this column.
Yeah. There's only 1 over there.
Yeah, so I'm assuming the other one must be there. If there's only 1 in this column, and we've got 1 and 1, and that 1 is already taken, so it has to be that one.
And then there's 3 and 1. So on both sides. So
so we know that at least those 2 blocks are going to have to be filled in.
Yeah, and then we can just like block out that one.
And it's the same on that as well.
Yeah.
And then
like 2 from, we're missing 3 other boxes, and we can just like.
Oh, look, and that's a 1 and then a 2. So that's the 1 that we've got there. And then we can assume like that to give us the 2. And then there's the 1 and 3.
And then the 3 and 1, like on the side, the first column. Yeah.
Maybe is it 3?
Yeah. It's like 3 on, like it's 3 and 1 there.
It's got to be there and there though, because that's.
So, and it satisfies it because it's 4 in total.
And then this one is 2. What aren't we adding up to? So there is 2 in that column. Sorry, row.
And we need 1 and 1. So we already have 2 over there. I think we're okay there. And then 1 and 2. I think it's for that row, for the second row, I think we have all that we need on both sides, do we? Or there's 2 on that side.
Because we're missing this now.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah, so it can't be. We need 2 in this column as well, but we've already added up. So that one can have a new one. Can have a block. Three. Oh, we've got. It's 3 and 1 in this, so we've got too many boxes in here. Because it's got to be a block of 3 or a block of 3 and a block of 1.
Okay. Wouldn't it be added up or like?
So maybe that isn't right then. Maybe it's a block of 3 and then there's the block of 1.
Yeah, so we need like 4 in total.
Yeah. And then the 2 and 2, we can say that is that one, maybe. We've got 1 and 1, a block of 1 and a 1.
And then the 2 and and then the last row. Okay.
Does that make a picture?
Is that the end goal? Is that what we're like aiming for?
Isn't it meant to make a picture? Isn't that?
Yeah, but I'm like thinking, oh, it's only 5 by 5. It's really difficult to make. I don't know. Maybe
it's a little sprite. Shall I see if we're done?
Yeah, let's see did we do it correctly?
There are mistakes in this puzzle.
What are the mistakes?
1 and 3, a block of 3, and a block of 1. 2 and 2, 1 and 1, 1 and 2. Add up to 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 2. Should I clear it? Should we start over?
Yeah, let's try to start over.
No. All right, it is the same puzzle. Okay, that's good. It didn't reset our time though, so okay. So because it's 4, we know that these 3 are filled.
And then the other 2, maybe the first box for the second row.
These 2?
Yeah. But like we need to also complete that column.
So we do know that this is, if it's 3 and 1, we do know that it has to be, these have to be filled in.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't know what relationship they have. 1 and 2. I wonder actually if if when it says 2, it has to be 2 together next to each other as part of the rules. And 1 and 1 means that they're separate.
We can try that.
So if it's 2, it means that that has to go there.
Okay.
And then
I guess because maybe if they wanted us to like add them all together, like 3 and 1, it would have been just 4.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like how many, the numbers are however many blocks that they have to make.
Yeah.
So if that's 2, then that goes there. And it's a 1 and a 2. And 1 and 1. So we get those 3.
And then that 1 can go. Oh, there's no space for that one.
No.
Oh,
wait.
Okay. That 3 and 1.
Yeah, it was correct. We did it.
Cool. I mean, it's not really a picture, but
Should we try it? Should we try a bit more ambitious one?
The 10 by 10 or like the 9 by 9?
Yeah, should we try a 10 by? Yeah.
Okay, let's try 9 by 9 or 10 by 10.
Yeah, I think we've probably got enough time to do a more ambitious one. Black and white, I guess.
Ooh, is there like a color one?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's like a. I'm thinking, is there like a? Because I know pixel artists like have all these cool like community and websites, but I'm like thinking, is there like a Nonogram like Twitch stream that people like play?
Oh, we can start one. We can start one tomorrow.
Let me see.
There's people that play like Sudoku on Twitch and stuff, though, isn't there?
Oh, I found Nonogram Bob Ross. Like PicRoss, the joy of painting. Oh, because like okay.
25 by 25. This page does not exist.
It's called, I just searched Nonogram Bob Ross and oh wow. Now this is
Let's do a 10 by 10. Well, that's a color. Let's see if here's a 10 by 10. Even 90 VIT. Okay, because this looks doable. Now that we understand how it works, it means that there is at least a block of 4 reds in this column.
I'm gonna assume the picture is like of a fruit, either a strawberry or a watermelon. It's like either those 2 fruits. I'm guessing, but let's try that.
So we're in 10 by 10. So which one of these adds up? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so
so this has got 5. So we know that at least. Oh wait, no, we can't assume that at all. This requires 6. greens, which means that we can assume that 1, 2, 3, 4, at least a green. No?
I think, can we start with the 5 and we can't make that assumption?
No.
Or...
No, you're right. Should we look for a smaller puzzle in color?
Yeah. Or we can just observe. We don't need to solve it because they seem really intense.
Yeah, let's have a look at some. These ones are, this is classed as tiny as well.
Oh.
Let's have a look at this one.
Is it a 4 by? Okay, wow.
So this one has got 14 gray and 6 blacks. So this one has got 3. Oh, these ones have got 4 grays in as a column, which means
so
that
we can just start.
we can just fill those in, right?
Yeah, it's all gray. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Like, no thoughts, just putting in.
And so how many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then you can fill in the 3 or that's like, because that they only need to be 6 and then 14. Okay, so.
And we've just completed the 8 grays in that column, so it's filled in the rest of those with X's to say we've done it.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, like, the 6 are in black, and then the 14 is in gray. So
yeah,
some of them have to be
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 grays in this column, so that must be like that. 2 grays maybe,
and then probably you can add 3.
They must be black.
Cool. And then you can just put the 2 grays for the.
Is that right though, or is it
that row?
We've got too many grays.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to color in the. But the 6 we have 6 black boxes, so.
Yeah, which is just that down there though.
But we need one more gray for that. Do you see that column? Yeah.
This one.
That row, yeah.
14. Oh, look, it says mistakes are found. No, we're going to finish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 13 of these. We've got too many grays. So that's 11. Okay.
Okay, cool. That means that's been solved.
Congratulations. The crossword was completely solved. It was half a pixel.
Oh, wait, I don't see the. Oh, I didn't see the congrats, but wow.
Oh, can you not see the. Oh, it's just showed me a little pop up. Maybe it's.
Oh,
that's on screen share.
That's really cool. That was that's a lot more fun.
Well, I mean, it basically shows it takes about 45 minutes to learn how to play the game.
That makes sense. Like, there's this Bob PicRoss, because the thing is, like, nonograms and what was it called? The PicRoss?
Yeah.
They have another name as well.
This one.
So.
Here we go.
Yeah, it looks really cute.
On itch. Pick a canvas to get started. Pick colors from the.
Oh, I mean, it's just nice to look. Oh, wow, you can play it on. Oh.
I don't know if I can play it on. I think I might have to download it if it's on itch.io.
I just thought it was just nice to look at, because if that exists, there's definitely like a community of people who probably like play it.
We should look up these people. Let's have a
Open
look.
games art, game art.
Goofander.
Games are amazing. Like, it seems really cool to make games.
Make it home with your pet rock. That's quite cool that they made that.
What do we eat for dinner? That's so cute.
Which one was that? Should we find out about that? The logic game of meta proportions help you and your roommates decide what food you guys want to eat, but just in like real life, it might take a while for everyone to agree. Control is done through the keyboard. Let's have a look at some of the UX. Where do we eat? Russian sushi?
Eat Russian to your neighborhood food court.
It's got its menu with cost, delivery, what time they will close. It's a very similar game in terms of, so you rule out pizza from the list.
No, 15.
Yeah. You see if Alice has any ideas. Pro tip, she doesn't. Nice. Game over. It's midnight. All restaurants are closed except for taco time. You go to
you eat some crappy tacos. Game over. That's really cool.
That's a really fun idea.
I wonder, yeah, they're probably like, obviously, I think most games kind of follow a logic anyway. So just like Nonogram, it wasn't as like exciting.
Let's have a look at these comments. I love how this game chooses colors that are hard for us colorblind. 10 out of 10, good work. This game deserves 5 stars just based on the idea and name.
Yeah, the name is pretty clever.
Yeah.
It's like, in addition to the fantastic pixel art, I like your PicRoss game very much because so they have a lot of fans. I mean,
enough for people to comment. Wow, that was really cool. I'm really glad that you brought that as your topic.
Yeah, I'm really gonna probably try to play more of it.
You're gonna now that you've like puzzled it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be
puzzled it out.
It's gonna
be
a nice, fun like thing to do when you're bored or like.
Well, yeah. I mean, at least it gives you like. For me, now that I kind of know how they work, I'm gonna feel like really like a superhero next time I'm after the pandemic on a train. I'll pick it up and instead of doing the Sudoku, I'll do the PicRoss.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, oh, I can do that too. Yeah, because like I don't even think I've picked up a physical newspaper in so long, so I don't even know how they I don't know how they look like anymore.
Newspapers, how do they work?
I don't know. All I see are newsletters. But yeah. Yeah, I wonder, like, yeah. It's a fun thing. It's a fun thing to do. And I'm really glad that it's super like online and there's like communities maybe and like people making games revolving around the concept of it. And yeah, it's just really interesting. I'm really glad that my friend like told me about it, and
I'm glad that we figured it out. I mean, we completed 3. We did 3 today, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, yeah, thanks for coming internet with me. Is there anything you want to tell the audience about that you've got coming out or stuff that you're doing?
I'm just working on personal projects. I'll most likely put it on my Twitter, but I'm going to try to shift towards my website. But yeah. No more posting on social media as much. But yeah, this was really fun.
Cool. Well, thanks very much for coming internet with me. And hopefully I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah.
Be well.